Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install and configure Jenkins on AWS EC2 instance. So these are the goals of this tutorial. Number one is we are going to create the EC2 instance on the AWS account. So you should have AWS account. The second thing is we are going to install Java on the EC2 instance. And this is because you need Java before you can run Jenkins, because Jenkins runs on Java. So you install Java, then you are going to install the Jenkins. After the installation of the Jenkins, we are going to run a job on the Jenkins just to be sure that the Jenkins is working properly. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and let's get started. Okay, so here is my AWS account. You can see these are my recently visited services. So you might not have it this way. So there are two ways to get to EC2. The first way is you come here, you click on services, then you click on compute. Where is compute? This is compute. You click on compute, then you click on EC2. Once you click on EC2, you'll be able to launch the EC2. The other way, now let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I'm back. So that's one. The other way is you come here and you click, you type in this search box, you type EC2, and EC2 will come up. So once the EC2 comes up, you can launch it from here. So whichever one works fast for you. So let's launch our EC2. So now we're in our EC2 management console, as you can see. So let it load properly. So this is my EC2 console. Let me see how many instances I have already on this account. I'm waiting for this to load. Just hold on for it. Okay, this is taking. Okay, I have just one, and that one is running. But for this tutorial, we're going to be creating a new instance so that you can understand how it is created. So you come here, you click launch instance, and you click launch instance here. So, all right. So I'm going to name this instance Jenkins. You can give it any name that you like. So I'm calling it Jenkins. All right, that's the name. So I'm going to be using the the default settings from AWS just for this tutorial. So I'm using Amazon Linux. I'm using uh, T2 Micro. T2 Micro is okay for whatever I want to do. So I'll be using T2 Micro. Okay, I want to change this. Let me show you something. Okay, I'm using T2 Micro and I'm using Prettier. So now I want to decide on my key pair. So I'm going to create a new key pair for this tutorial. You click on key pair. You come here, let's call it Jenkins key. Jenkins key. All right, Jenkins key, that's the name I want to call it. So once you create this key pair, it will download the pen file. Make sure you know where the pen file is and keep it, because you will need the pen file by the time we want to SSH into this uh, server. So click create. So like I said, I'm using the default setting, so I'm not changing anything. 8 gig is okay. So just come here, click launch instance. So you can see the instance is being created. Once the instance is completely created, we can then get the IP is created. Come here, click instance to see the instance. So you can see pending. So the instance is pending. Let's wait until it starts running. So I need it to start running so that we can get. So if it's taking too long, just click on reload. Okay, it's still pending. So let's wait for it. So, okay, it's running now. So we want to SSH into this. And to SSH into this, you might not know the command. So all you need to do is come here, click connect. Under connect, go to SSH client. So this is the command we are going to be using. The only thing you change here is the path of this Jenkins file. So you have to add the path. Then you have to remove this quotes. Then it's not needed. So I'm copying this. So I'm going back and now I'm going to my terminal. So this is my terminal. If you are using Windows, then you will need a shell terminal. So you should find a way to how to run shell. Sorry, how to run bash commands rather on Windows. But I'm using Mac, so I have bash by default. So I'm going to paste the code. Then I'm going to look for the path for this file so that I can change it. So as you can see, I have actually added the path. So you need to be correct about this part, else it won't work fine. So after this, all I need to do is click enter. So it's asking me this question. This question you should type yes. Don't type Y. If you type Y, it won't accept it. So it has to be yes. Now it's asking me for permission. So I need to give permission to this. And the way I'm going to do it this way is this. I'll type this command chmod 400. And I'm going to paste the path. It might be different for your system, so you should find a way to give this PEM file the permission so that it can be accessible. So I'm using this code. So now the command should work. Let's see. Yes. Yes. So it's working, as you can see. So I'm connected to my EC2 instance now. So what I like to do is I like to go to the root folder. So I'll just type sudo su. Yes, now I'm in my root folder. So all my installation will be done from here. So the next thing now is to install our Java. And how do I want to do that? I want to install the Java and install the Jenkins. So I'll just go to Google. Let me show you how you can easily get that done. Come to Google and just ask how to install Jenkins on AWS EC2. Yes, so I'll go with this because this is Jenkins website. So this is a Jenkins documentation. So I'm going with this. Okay, I decided not to copy out the instruction for you because in another 2 years, there might be changes in these instructions. So whatever you are using now, by the time you use it, then it might not work. So you should learn how to read documentations. So that's why I showed you how to get there. So you can read all of this for yourself. I'm not reading them. All I'm looking for is the part where it says downloading and installing Jenkins. Yes. So we're going to follow this step one by one. So we'll start from this. This is to install every software that needs to be installed. Sorry, to update everything that needs to be updated. So you come here, you paste. All we're going to be doing here is just copy and paste. So we go to step 2, come here, just copy this command and paste it here. So we'll go to the next step. So you should go through all this and then paste. So the next, we want to upgrade anything that needs to be upgraded. So I'm pasting it. So now we want to install Java, and this is the command line to install Java. So just copy and paste it, and this will take a few seconds. So you wait for it to take a few seconds. Yeah, so Java is installed. Now we want to install Jenkins, and this is the command line to install Jenkins. You copy and paste it. So you wait for it until you see complete. You put something complete. Yeah, you can see complete. So it has been installed, you can see. So now we need to follow this step to enable the Jenkins. Just copy this command, paste it. So the next thing is we need to start the Jenkins, and this is the command that makes us start the Jenkins. We paste it. This will take a few seconds. Wait for it. Okay, so we have started this. So we need to check the status. So we use this command to check and confirm that Jenkins is running. So type and just paste. As you can see, active and running. So Jenkins is running. Now we have our Jenkins running. Now for us to access Jenkins, we do that through, you should notice that by default, Jenkins runs on port 8080. So we have to access Jenkins on our server through port 8080. And this is how we're going to do that. Let me show you. You come here and the instance, we need to get the public IP. So I'm going to copy out the public IP here. Okay, so this public IP, I copy it. You come here, paste it here, and put a column 8080. Now this won't work, and the reason is I have not opened port 8080 on my security group, so I have to come back here, go to security, then you look for the name. Okay, the name of the security group is this. So I have to look for this name and open port 8080 on it. You can see the only port that is open is port 22. So I have to come here, look for security group. Security group. So then you look for that name. Okay, this is it. So I click on this, and I will come here and edit the inbound rule. So I'll just add new rule. leave it at this and just change this to 8080. Yeah, that's fine. So I want it accessible everywhere, so I'm going to be using this. All right, good. That's all. So you just save the rule. Yeah, done. So you come here. This should load now. Let's see. This will work now because the port is open. Yes, the port is open, but we need password, and the password is in this file. So the way to get the password, we copy out this. We go to our terminal. Then we use a bash command called cat. Then we paste that part that we copied. So it will show us the password, and this is the password. So all you need to do is just copy this password here and paste it here. So this is the administrator password. And you click continue. Now we are in. I'm not saving. So installation, I'm not doing any installation because of time. So I will cancel this. So let me just start Jenkins. You can do all those installation of plugins. So start Jenkins. Here we are. This is Jenkins. So we have installed Jenkins. We have configured Jenkins on our EC2. So to confirm that it's working properly, now the next thing is we want to run a job. You come here, you click new item. Then let's call this job, let's call it first job. I'll call it first job. First job. That's fine. So I'm going to be using freestyle project. So click OK. Here. So here you come down to this build step. So I'm going to be doing execute shell. I just want to run a shell command to confirm that it's working properly. So I'm just going to say echo this is our very first job. Yeah, just something like this. Yeah. So this should come out in our output on our console. So I'm fine. So just apply and save. So that is the command. Now to run the command, you come here, you click build now. Once it builds, you will see it here. If it fails, you will see it here too. So click build now. Let's see what comes. You should see our first build. You can see this. Once you see this color green and this mark, it means it is successful. You can see. So let's check our work. It is successful. Let's check the console output and see what is there. You can see finished, success, and this is what we asked it to echo out. You can see. So our Jenkins is running properly. Now I just want to show you how it looks if the Jenkins actually failed. And how do I do that? I'll just alter one of my code. So let me come here, go to configure. I just want to alter something there and run a failed job so that you can see how it looks. Let me misspell this by putting here. Now this is not a shell command. This is not a command that will work with Jenkins. So let me apply and save. Then let me run the job and you'll see that it will fail. You can see failed, and let's see why it failed. It will tell us. You can see echo command not found. So it's that simple. So you just need to go back and correct that. So it is that simple. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. You will still see more of videos on DevOps, Bash, and many other videos on tech. So subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. So you can just correct this and then apply and save and run your job successfully. You just come back and build now again. You'll see that the third job should be successful. It's that simple. Thank you for your time.